Ain't no need of worrying what the night is gonna bring.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jerry Davis, and welcome to Power Surge Wednesday. Today I was reading in my little daily bread an article about a restaurant in Bangkok. In this particular restaurant, they serve a broth from a soup that has been brewing for 45 years. You say, well, how can that happen? How can that be 45 years? They replenish a little bit every day, every day. Think about it. 45 years of stew, 45 years of vegetables and stew, blending ingredients, blending together a mixture, creating a taste that's out of this world. It's not too hard to imagine when you think about the leftovers in your own home. Here in my house, my wife makes the best spaghetti, and a homemade soup. But I'm telling you, it is at its premium about 2 or 3 days from its initial serving because it has had time for all of those flavors to mend together, right? That's right, I'm telling you. Sometimes good things takes a long time. Oftentimes, good things takes a while to materialize. And when I think about it in that light and in that way, I believe that we have too often missed out on some of God's richest, choicest blessings for our lives because we simply didn't want to wait on it. It's something about our human nature that struggles with patience to the point that sometimes we will settle for less than the ideal or less than what God would have for us, his choicest blessing for our lives. I immediately began to think about the story of Sarah and Abram. We know them a little later on by Abraham and Sarah. In Genesis, you can start reading in about the 12th chapter to about the 16th chapter, God calls Abram from his land into a land in which he's going to take him. He's going to bless him in that land. He's going to make him a very wealthy man. But he told him, listen, I'm going to make you the father of many nations. Now, after Abram had gotten over into the land and he had been there 10 years, his wife came up with another idea. She says, it's been 10 years now, and I'm barren. God has not given me any children. So take my handmaid, go into her, and maybe through her you can bear children. Those of you that know the story, you know that didn't work out too well for Sarah nor Abram. It was less than ideal, to say the least. And still, even at that, it was another 13 years before they actually had a child. God blessed them with a child between Abram and Sarah. Sarah, 90 years old. Abram, 100 years old. And the Bible said, and they laughed. They had laughter. God's choicest blessing for their lives was realized. They named their son Laughter. Name was Isaac. I want you to remember this. The next time you ask God to bless you, if it's important enough to ask for it, then it should be important enough to wait on it. Listen, God wants to bless you with his very best. Don't settle for less. I'm Pastor Jerry Davis, and may God continually give you his choicest blessings.